This presentation about equipment that makes it easier for you and safer for both you and your goats when working with them is brought to you by the American Goat Federation. It was made possible in part by a cooperative agreement with United States Department of Agriculture, Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service. While this information has been reviewed by APHIS, it may not necessarily express the views of APHIS.
Hi, I'm Myrna Huber with Huber Ag Equipment, and I'm in Grand Island, Nebraska at the National Boer Goat Association show. The American Goat Federation has recognized the great potential that Ritchie Combi Clamp has in meeting the needs of goat producers in America. Some of the things that the Ritchie Combi Clamp can help you with, if you are a goat producer, is with vaccinating, drenching, weighing, sorting, preg checking, trimming feet, ultrasounding, etc. The Combi Clamp is recommended as a less stressful handling system by people like Dr. Temple Grandin for the reason of not needing to flip the goats in order to trim their feet. It is less stressful because they can see the animal in front of them. They just get a hug as they're going through, and it is much easier on the producer as well as less stressful on the livestock. So we consider that a win-win situation.
Used for dagging, drenching, vaccinating, tagging, and foot trimming. This labor-saving device allows the sheep and goats to run up the race to the clamp to be at a convenient height to carry out the required tasks without any backbreaking or manhandling of the livestock. A simple foot treadle plate utilizes the operator's weight to securely and safely clamp the sheep in the Combi Clamp, allowing animal husbandry tasks to be completed with minimal stress to the animal or operator. The load-up ramp comes with an anti-backup bar, which helps the animal by preventing them from backing up out of the ramp. There are also anti-jump bars at the top of the ramp that are removable and adjustable. At the front of the load-up ramp, there is a gate that can be closed, called a bifold gate, which leaves sufficient space for the operator to reach in and work with the goats. This gate can be completely closed as well if required. Adding the optional three-way sort to your Combi Clamp system allows for sorting in 3 different directions. Maintaining an efficient pace is easy since animals don't have gates constantly slamming in their face and can see other animals in front of them. The 3-way sorting gate is usually purchased with the Combi Clamp and is being operated easily in this video example. To weigh the goats, simply zero out your body weight first, so that you can work with the goats without affecting the weight of the animal. The Ritchie Combi Clamp is also a great tool for tagging goats. To tag, simply hold the head securely while putting in the tag, since their body is already being held by the Combi Clamp. If you prefer having both of your feet on the pedals for extra support, simply step a little further back on the pedal. Vaccination of your goats is accomplished quickly and easily with the Ritchie Combi Clamp, particularly with the help from a T. Perry dosing gun. The lamb cushion wall is a great asset if administering many vaccines to smaller animals. The curved panel set can be used in a variety of ways to move the goats into the load-up ramp. Plus there's an available wheel kit that makes it possible to pull the Combi Clamp effortlessly with an all-terrain vehicle. The Ritchie Combi Clamp allows you to trim hooves without having to flip over a goat. This reduces stress to the animal, which is one of the reasons the Combi Clamp was recommended by Dr. Temple Grandin as a less stressful handling system. Before trimming the goat's hooves, you'll want to make the adjustments required to assure that the Combi Clamp will hold the goat securely. Making sure that all settings are tight enough that the goat doesn't squeeze through while trimming. To hold the goat securely while trimming hooves, engage the pedal lock before stepping off the combi clamp. One way to accomplish this is to put your foot on top of the load-up ramp, resting the goat's foot on your knee. You might find that an alternative position is more comfortable for you. To trim the front hooves, simply open the three-way sort gate and remove the triangular piece. This allows for access to the front of the goat. Another option is to use the shorter cushioned wall and lift the goat's front foot over it. To drench your goats, find the most suitable position that works for you. We've had customers reaching incredible speeds of over 800 animals an hour.
The single file handling systems in this video and the ones pictured here can be used by both large and small operations for tagging, applying CEDARs, AI, pregnancy checking, and other management activities. Goat producers who raise meat goats on large operations often need to manage groups of goats rather than each goat individually. For these large operations, as well as livestock markets, the bulk handlers provide a safe way to handle groups of goats while not interfering with speed of sales. This equipment can also be used for treating and managing sheep. We hope you found this information useful. For access to more information about these handling systems, as well as reliable resources and programs, feel free to visit the resources page at the American Goat Federation website.